Well, I wrote this article because I was interested in the Chief Justice's approach to stare decisis and what that would mean for Roe versus Wade going forward. That if there's a challenge, how that would be decided and what the Chief Justice would consider in deciding whether to keep Roe or to retain Roe. Now, I know there's a lot of criticism of the Chief Justice, particularly lately, as to how he's decided cases or how he's voted to decide cases. The DACA case that came out yesterday brought some criticism from Republicans, charging him to be politically motivated. The decision that came down a little bit earlier with respect to Title VII and its application to discrimination based on sexual identity, our gender identity, and with respect to homosexuality, lots of criticism there as well. Justice Gorsuch writing the opinion, but the Chief Justice joining in that opinion. So claiming that the Chief Justice in joining Gorsuch in that case was legislating from the bench. I think those accusations of the Chief Justice are unwarranted. As I've looked at the Chief Justice and his opinions with respect to stare decisis, retaining or following precedent even when it's wrong, I think he takes a very principled approach to deciding cases. And so I actually disagree with the assertion that he's acting in a politically motivated way when he reaches a decision. I think he's been very principled, and you can see that in his approach over time to stare decisis. I think he's been very consistent. So stare decisis is a principle by which courts follow precedent, follow earlier decisions, even those decisions that they might consider incorrect. And oftentimes folks think of that as a monolithic principle, that we apply it in all circumstances in the same way. But it's different, and you can see that in the Chief Justice's approach to stare decisis. In cases that involve statutory interpretation or involve cases where Congress can act to correct incorrect decisions, this Chief Justice is very deferential to Congress and believes that even if the court has gotten it wrong, the court should stay out of the act of trying to fix it, recognizing that Congress is better suited to do that. On the other hand, when in cases that were decided, earlier rulings, where Congress can't fix errors by the court, where the legislature can't take action, in those cases, the Chief Justice has been much less reluctant to overrule precedent. And that brings us to Roe v. Wade. And in Roe v. Wade, a constitutional decision that Congress can't get rid of Roe v. Wade, state legislatures can't get rid of Roe v. Wade. The only way in which Roe v. Wade and the recognition of the abortion right can be done away with is there are only two. One, the court can overrule the 1973 decision, or we can go through the very difficult process of amending the Constitution. And so in that context, I think the Chief Justice would be much less reluctant to vote in favor of overruling Roe.